Look at the absolute state of your timeline. You can hear it, can't you? You can already hear the absolute worst fans on planet Earth dusting off their plastic trumpets and screaming those 3 cursed words. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, hide your wives, hide your kids, hide your eardrums, and delete your social media apps. Because the English delusion is officially back in full swing. Its coming home season has officially started. We are live from Dallas Stadium. They say everything is bigger in Texas. The stakes are bigger, the pickup trucks are bigger, and tonight, the defensive collapses were absolutely astronomical. Jerry Jones is probably sitting up in his billion-dollar luxury suite, wondering why these guys aren't using their hands and why there isn't a commercial break every 12 seconds. Group L has officially kicked off, and it was pure, unadulterated, heart-attack-inducing Barclays Premier League heritage shoved into a 90-minute blender, England taking on Croatia. The absolute ghosts of 2018. The nation that permanently scarred an entire generation of English fans in Russia. We thought Croatia was finally finished. We thought their golden generation was ready to collect their pensions. We thought Luka Modric was finally going to sit on a porch in a rocking chair and play bingo. But no, they just cloned him. They built a fresh batch of Croatian midfielders in a secret underground government lab in Zagreb. 12th minute. The chaos begins. England pushes forward and they win a penalty. And of course, who steps up? The penalty merchant himself. The shot kick king, Harold Kane. He steps up, hits it, and Dominik Livakovic saves it. The stadium erupts. The Croatian fans are laughing. The internet is instantly flooded with memes. But wait, hold the phone. The VAR room wakes up from their afternoon nap. They put down their coffees, look at the monitors, and realize Livakovic was 3 miles off his line. He was practically standing in the penalty arc. Josko Gvardiol was already inside the box, asking for an autograph before the ball was even kicked. The referee blows the whistle. Retake. Listen to me very carefully. You give Harry Kane a second chance from 12 yards. You might as well just hand him the match ball, ask him to politely place it in the net, and save everyone the cardio. Kane steps up again, shows absolutely zero mercy, and buries it into the bottom corner. 1-0 to the 3 Lions. The pints are flying in London. People are throwing $12 beers at the ceiling of their local pubs. The economy is instantly stimulated. But hold your horses, sit back down. This is the English national team. They are biologically incapable of holding a lead without causing a national health crisis. 36th minute. Croatia says, "Excuse me, we have new wonder kids too." Martin Baturina. He gets the ball, looks at the English defense, and realizes they are moving like they have heavy cinder blocks tied to their ankles. He slices through them like a hot knife through incredibly British butter and slots it home. 1-1. The English fans instantly start deleting their World Champions 2026 drafts. The panic is palpable. But Harold is not finished. He is absolutely not done. 42nd minute. Declan Rice steps up and puts an in-swinging corner straight into the absolute danger zone. The Croatian defenders are completely lost. They are trying to figure out what day of the week it is, and Kane just strolls in undetected. A textbook run, a bullet header into the bottom corner. 2-1, and stop the match, pop the simulation, call the museum curators, call the Walker's Crisps factory immediately. Because with that header, Harry Kane has officially tied Gary Lineker's all-time World Cup goal-scoring record for England. 10 World Cup goals. 10. Gary Lineker is sitting in a BBC studio right now, violently sweating through his expensive tailored suit. He is probably crying into his salt and vinegar crisps. Lineker played in the 80s against guys who smoked cigars at halftime and drank a pint of Guinness before kickoff. Kane is doing it against elite, biomechanically engineered super athletes. But let us talk about the absolute tragic irony of this man. Gary Lineker scored his goals and became a beloved national hero. Kane scores 10 World Cup goals, breaks every single record known to mankind, becomes the all-time leading scorer for his country, and yet he still carries a curse so incredibly powerful that if he bought a winning lottery ticket, the lottery company would instantly file for bankruptcy. The man is a statistical anomaly. He is the greatest striker to ever walk the earth, who is scientifically destined to win absolutely nothing but golden boots and man of the match trophies. Almost half-time, the referee is looking at his watch. All England has to do is clear the ball to Houston and survive. But no, the English defense collectively shuts off their Wi-Fi routers. Stoppage time. Petar Musa gets a literal volley inside the box, ignores the laws of physics, and smashes the net. 2-2. Jordan Pickford is losing his absolute mind. His little T-Rex arms are flailing like an angry substitute teacher losing control of a classroom. He is chewing his gum so aggressively his jaw is about to detach. He looks ready to physically fight his own centre-backs in the tunnel. Half-time. 2-2. The entire country of England needs heavy blood pressure medication. Second half kicks off. Enter Jude Victor William Bellingham, the Prince of Madrid. He possesses an aura so terrifying he makes grown men nervous without even touching the ball. 47th minute, right after the whistle. He doesn't look for a pass. He just hits an absolute low-drive laser beam. Bang! 3-2. Jude runs to the corner flag, spreads his arms like the Messiah, and does a GQ photo shoot in the middle of a World Cup match. He is treating this tournament like a kickabout in his backyard, single-handedly carrying the swagger of an entire nation on his absolute massive shoulders. Croatia refuses to die. They throw the kitchen sink, the microwave, and the refrigerator at the English penalty area. It is end-to-end basketball on grass. But in the 85th minute, England unleashes Dr. Marcus Rashford. MBE, fresh legs against the Croatian defense running in the Texas heat. It should be physically illegal to do this to senior citizens. Rashford gets the ball on a rapid counter-attack. The defenders might as well be chasing a Ferrari on a rusty bicycle. He leaves them in the dust, breaks their ankles, shatters their spirits, and completely seals the game. 4-2. He feeds the kids, he writes the children's books, and tonight he feeds Croatia a 5-course meal of pure pain. Turn off the lights. England wins 4-2, completely devoid of any real defensive structure. But it was pure mainline Barclays entertainment. The English delusion is officially back. The pubs are out of beer and fans are already getting World Champions 2026 tattooed on their calves. If you loved this absolute roller coaster, destroy that subscribe button. Smash the like button until your keyboard physically shatters. We are here all tournament long exposing the frauds and providing pure toxic football heritage. Pray for whoever has to face England's attack next, and seriously pray for England's defense against literally anyone. Stay loud, stay toxic, and I will see you in the next one.